out, I think that Pepe will perform with it. You look at this, we are barely below a $6 billion market cap. I believe we made our way at about like 6.02 billion was as high as we got. But that's still about 100% gain away from all-time highs, around like a $13 billion market cap. I think that a 10x from here is very likely. You know, I don't want to put myself in a corner by using that verbiage of saying very likely, but I think if we do see the altcoin season actually play out how it has in the past cycles, there's no reason why Pepe can't reach a $50-60 billion market cap, especially if the Fed is pivoting, especially if we see quantitative easing and we see rate cuts. I think that there's a high chance that we do see Pepe perform. And guys, I really do want to say, I'm an altcoin trader and a Bitcoin investor. I'm never buying alts for a long-term hold, nothing longer than like a year. I know it seems long to a lot of people, but investing, you know, investing terms, a year is short. In crypto terms, a year is a century, all right? But I'm always trying to make profit with alts using leverage trading, and then or not always even leverage, but when the times are right, I'll use high leverage scalping. If the times are right, I'll dollar cost average in and buy spot when we're in the bear market, but times right now is definitely high leverage scalping. But like I said, I think we're starting to pivot a little bit towards following the trends. The trend is your friend, guys. Looking at the overall market, Bitcoin dominance is low. It's near 60%. But this is what I really want to talk about here is that it's at 60%. We're seeing this big drawdown, but I think that people shouldn't get ahead of themselves. And I'm not trying to rain on any parade. I just think that this is a signal that, okay, we should probably look for entries. But I don't think that we're going to see this massive drawdown just yet. I think we're probably due to chop a little bit here, even maybe rally for a couple weeks. A little bit of a impulse wave to the upside, a little bit of a V-shaped recovery. And I'm not saying like all the way up. No. I'm thinking more something along the lines of like this and then a further breakdown. And I really think that the true altcoin season will be playing out when we tap this blue line here at about 54.5%. Very important price level. And I think that that will really be when things get really crazy if that does play out. And you look at Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin's bullish.